NBC 25 Sports.
Friday the 13th in Lore is probably the unluckiest day there is. Some fear this day so much they refuse to leave home, refuse to go to work. That's not an option for me, nor is it an option for area hoop squads playing tonight. So heed this warning. Play at your own risk. We start tonight at Davidson as they host Northwestern. And I see you giving us the wink there. But so did Davidson. And they came out guns blazing. Frank Vukic here with the swat gets things started off right for the Cards. Later down floor, that leads to big old number 23 in the low post, and he knows what to do with it down there. Davidson leads by 3. Later in the opening quarter, Davidson breaks the press to perfection. Vukic throwing it down, two-handed style. 5-point game in favor of the Cards. Davidson opens up the contest with a 10-3 run in the first 3.5 minutes of the game, but this one is one of those games where the Cardinals win the highlights and the Wildcats win the game. Northwestern takes control from here and takes this one in comeback fashion, 55-49. Also in the SPL South, Powers Catholic is looking to rebound after falling in their first game of the year by welcoming Southwestern. Pick this one up second quarter. The Chargers in front of the Vikings by 7. Better make that 9. Troy Tomzak cleans up the glass and puts Powers up 14-5. Back down floor, SWA starts finding their stroke. Josh Moore splashes down from 3. That cuts the lead down to 6. But Powers, they came to play tonight. Adam Hartley showing some here in the second quarter. First with the deep three-pointer to extend the lead to 10. Then after a Southwestern miss, Hartley, he gathers the rock and goes coast to coast for the bucket. The hoop and the harm to boot. The excitement short-lived as SWA, though, storms back, wins 53-47 behind 19 from Jared Grayer. Sticking and staying in the SPL South, how about Carman-Ainsworth and Flushing, both schools unbeaten early on. Second quarter action, only a 5-point game when the Raiders try and make a surge. Trey Price knocks down the open J. It's 19-16, though, in favor of the Cavs, but Carman-Ainsworth clamps down on the D. Look at this effort. Justice Green with the steal and the save, and then they move the ball down the floor in a hurry. Brendan Gleason finishes things off strong in the offensive end. CA outscores Flushing 39-17 in the second half to Cruz to a 78-43 win. Let's head up north. Birch Run hosting St. Charles in a non-conference matchup of East versus West in the TVC. Panthers lead the Bulldogs by 4, beginning in that fourth and final frame. Extending that lead, Eric Naylor off the nice feed from Andrew Thompson. Then later, in transition, Zach Miller with the great hustle on the defensive side of the ball. That leads to some good offense as well. Anthony Rain tickling the twine for 3, and that's good enough to send the Bulldogs home packing. Birch Run wins 42-38 in another non-conference clash. It's Clio and Mount Morris. Seen some nice headgear tonight. That perhaps the best. Opening minutes of the game, Clio on fire early on. Some loose handles from Jalen Arkwright, still good enough to get the job done. Next possession, same result. This time, it's Major Sadie Whites. If first you don't succeed, try again, and then get the and 1 as well. Mustangs start the game off on a 9-1 run. After that, Mount Morris settles down in transition. Jacob Price finishing strong and cutting the deficit back down to 5, but the Mustangs, they get the last laugh. They win 73-51. Here's some more scores from tonight's action. Beecher wins by 14 over Perry. That is not a typo in the Arthur Hill score. They win 100-14 over Bay City Central. Montrose with another dominating victory, their second one in 2 nights. This one over Lake Fenton. Dow with a win over Bay City Western, 64-36. And Mount Pleasant eking one out against the Chemics of Midland, 59-56.